A clumsily written card. Even fools are thought wise if they keep silent, and discerning if they hold their tongues. Proverbs 17:28. I paid close attention to Kahyun because I wished for her to grow well and become successful. Every time I saw her, I asked the same question and gave her the same word of encouragement. You are swimming well, right? Yes. Good. You will be a real good swimmer. Whenever we met, Kahyun and I exchanged the same words of greeting, for swimming was the one thing she was good at and felt confident about at school. Even while running around in the church, she would quickly halt like a squeaking car to express her respect and love for me. If I was looking somewhere else when she walked in, she would make a sniffing noise to grab my attention. She would fidget or find any other way to alert me to her presence. Then immediately I would ask her about her swimming, and she would give me a simple answer. She had just entered elementary school and had learned how to write. For the first time in her life, Kahyun wrote a card and gave it to me. Her fonts were both big and small and clumsy. It read, "Dear Mrs. Kim, this is Kahyun. I want to thank you for complimenting me all this time. Your words were so touching and inspiring. I want to be like you, and I'll become a good swimmer. I'll be an obedient daughter to my mommy. Well then, goodbye." Kahyun was a girl who was never predictable. One day, this unpredictable little girl stood in front of the microphone, saying she wanted to recite a Bible verse. I was a little nervous, worried if she might turn mischievous again and scream into the microphone and swing it around. However, she proved to me that she had grown much more mature over the last year. Although with clumsy pronunciation, Kahyun calmly and perfectly recited the memory verse. She was no longer a reckless child. Around the same time the previous year, I said to her, "I'll teach you a good Bible verse as a gift." And I taught her Proverbs 17:28. Even fools are thought wise if they keep silent, and discerning if they hold their tongues. Kahyun's mother explained this verse in an easier way to help her understand. To make her read this verse repeatedly and have it internalized, the mother printed out this verse on many sheets of paper and posted them everywhere in the house. It was an effort to discipline and train Kahyun, who was a restless talker. The mother also trained her to practice to ask before speaking or acting, "What would Jesus do?" She explained to Kahyun how the voice of Jesus whispers to our minds and how soft and warm his whisper is. One day, Kahyun did something wrong. The mother picked up a stick. She became more emotional than she originally intended, and she said some hurtful words and hit her quite forcefully. After being rebuked and punished, Kahyun said to her mother, wiping her tears, "I haven't seen in the Bible where Jesus hit people." That moment, the mother was shocked. In the moment where she had forgotten about Jesus, Kahyun was actually calling upon Jesus. Kahyun was demonstrating the fact that when a young child can learn to hear, recognize, and obey the voice of the Lord, they can grow to be a wise person.